Hello, everyone. Welcome back to another episode of Hella Loud. And approaching Halloween, we're gonna be talking about paranormal activities and parapsychology. If you don't know the definition of that word, we're gonna get into it later on. But first, let me introduce my guest. I contact one of the best people I know. Unfortunately, they say no, so I brought my friends. Um, being the queen of this room, I have here Ari.
Thank you, thank you. Nice to meet you.
I got there the night of the room, JJ.
How you doing? How you doing?
And I got Steven, which is just Steven. Thank you guys for coming to one of my episodes. The topic of this podcast is paranormal activities. Do you believe paranormal explanations are somehow the truthful answer?
If paranormal activity is real, or I think it is, but I don't think that every little thing is like the little like noises in the like in your room when you're home alone. Like those aren't necessarily always paranormal activity, but I feel like it is real because there's certain energies that stay in one area, and I feel like that counts as paranormal activity.
For you, JJ?
Yeah, there's things that you can do with your brain, right? Like it could be in your head, maybe like you saw a scary movie or something. But then there's also like extreme cases where there's things that people can honestly not explain, and there's only one explanation.
And it's paranormal.
Because it's just too extreme for like in the physical realm that we live in.
You want to add to that, Steven?
Yeah, I do believe in the paranormal. I mean, I haven't really seen any actual proof. Sometimes there's, myths that could be truths, but you never know. It's off the internet.
Yeah. Following to those, there's 2 points that I do want to put in, and it's one of the thing about you said about like being alone in your room and you actually think that someone is seeing you. There's a thing in your brain that give you a sensor when something is watching you.
Yeah.
It's a biological answer. So if you think someone is watching you, probably someone is watching you. And the another one, it's that we tend to put everything that science can explain into paranormal, but everybody knows that science doesn't have the answer to everything. And at this point, there could be questions that are not answered by science simply because we don't have the method.
Yeah, I would. The only thing I would say is not really real when it comes to supernatural is things like werewolves and stuff like that. That just seems way too far fetched. But I feel like there's real energies, and like I believe there is a God and there's like a hell, so there is most likely devils and demons and stuff like that and ghosts and whatnot. But
I actually, when I was like researching about Area 51, I do had no clue why it's called Area 51, and I figured it out just now. So there's the Nevada Test and Training Range, and it's a whole piece of land, like fields, with many areas in it. Area 1, Area 23, Area 51. I did had a thing, but I didn't know that they were all like next to each other. I thought they were like in different parts.
All next to each other.
I really hope that you guys enjoyed this episode. You can find everything at YouthLineChalk.org. Our recent episode of TV shows are on YouTube, and our most recent episode of podcast is on SoundCloud. If you don't know my name is Joshua. If you already know my name is still Joshua. Thank you guys for listening. Stay tuned, and
wait, in 5 minutes, what's your name?
Josh.
No.
Yeah,
No.
hey, RIP, cat.